Robert. Let's hear your story, bud.
Hello?
Hello, is this Robert?
Yes, this is.
Hey, Robert, Paul, Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. Tommy's in the studio.
Hey, what's going on, Robert? How you doing, bud?
Hey, man, I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, I'm doing all right. I could be better. I could be stuck next to somebody else, but I'm stuck next to him, so I'm all right.
He enjoys
No doubt.
every second of it. Don't let him try to tell lies. There's no better morning the whole week. He looks forward to sitting next to me.
I look forward to talking to other people. I don't look forward to...
That's probably true. I do too, because it feels like we're fishing. But I know that you enjoy every second of sitting next to us. So welcome to the show, Robert. The idea behind it is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. Photos do just that. And we wanted to hear your fish story because we know that the excitement when you catch a big fish is the same as when you catch little fish. And so that fish is maybe the size of your palm of your hand, maybe a little bit bigger. But when you...
Yeah.
Still counts.
It still counts. And you know what?
It still counts, man.
Yeah, when people ask you about, like, what is it about fishing that you enjoy so much? And this is part of it. Like, when you feel the tug on that line, you don't know what's on the other end, and you're fighting it, and you're pulling it in.
Exactly.
It's just, whether it's tiny like that or it's big, it's just like, you got to see this.
It's still, yeah, exactly.
I'm taking a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this,
Yeah, exactly that.
this is your podcast. Go ahead and tell us where you caught the fish, what bait you were using, and then the size. Maybe, I don't know that you weighed it, but still, we know it's kind of small, but it's beautiful. We'll call it a trophy fish. So go ahead. This is your podcast. Go ahead and tell us where you caught that fish and bait you were using.
All right, man. Well, I live here in southeast New Mexico in the oil field country.
Nice. Okay.
We have a small body of water. It's called Brantley Lake. Not very many people have heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was using a Berkeley flicker shad.
Okay.
Nice.
I was fishing on the I was fishing off of the dam. Actually, there's a big dam and it has a bunch of rock structures around it. And I was actually shore fishing because I don't have a boat yet. So I was just casting out and yeah, man. Like
awesome.
you were saying, you don't really know whenever the fish actually hits the pole. You just start going for it. And I actually was pulling him in and reeling, and I pulled so hard that I popped him out of the water and flung him onto the shore. Because like I didn't know what it was. You know, I was just trying to pull it in, and I had kept getting caught on the rocks and the brush underneath. So I was just trying to make sure I was reeling it in, and I pulled so hard that he popped out of the water and flew past me, and I had to like hurry up and go save him.
You know, Robert, we actually have a friend of ours. Yeah,
I've done it.
Well, I know you've done it, but we actually have a friend of ours, and he's very novice to fishing, but many times Felix and I have been out fishing, and this specific gentleman, he has a bad habit of setting the hook too hard, and he literally will like yank the hook, and he's pulled the fish right out of the water just on the set. And I'm like, dude, calm down. Like, he's one of those guys that, like, sets a hook and then, like, runs up the beach to, like, set the... I'm like, so, yeah, just...
Hey, man, he loves the fish, but...
Yeah, but the thing is he's pulling in, like, perch. And I'm like, dude, calm down.
When I fly fish, I've done it many times because you have to keep some tension on the line, and I have some light tackle, and I go up to the local mountains, and... It's happened to me more than once. The funniest one is when it comes back at you and it hits you. Because I'm trying to keep tension on the line, and I yank it out of the water, and it flies. And you're like, oh, there's my fish. And it's so funny because it's like the fish is flying at you.
And it takes you that long to realize what's flying at you to go, oh, that's my fish.
At that moment, it's all pure fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you see the fish you caught,
Exactly,
and you're like, no way, I can't believe that thing's on the left.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I love it. I love the fact that you were just you pulled it right out of the water past you and everything. That's awesome.
Did you?
Yeah, you know, 'cause
Go ahead.
it was like it was a colder day because it's getting to be fall and everything, and
Yeah.
I wasn't catching very much. So whenever I caught it, I was pretty excited, and I think I did the
Were you using
flicking out
light?
of the water too.
Were you using light tackle? Did you? Well, it sounded like you felt it a little bit, or at least you could see it. Or you just
Yeah, I was using light tackle.
Okay, yeah, that's fun because it feels like a big fish. It's just
Yeah.
it's moving everything.
Exactly,
you
yeah.
know, when we're trout fishing, we're only using like 2-pound test and stuff like that. And I mean those little 1 pound, 2 pound trout. I mean they feel like monsters. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I mean, there's.
Well,
Yes, sir.
thanks for coming on the show, Robert. That little trophy fish did you well. You got to be on a radio show and podcast.
Yeah, we're even going to put you up on YouTube, so you can look us up on YouTube at Outsider Tackle Box.
Outsider Tackle Box.
And click the subscribe button.
I will do that.
Yeah, click the subscribe
Yes, I
button
will.
and hit the little bell for notifications. You'll get notified when we put it up and other videos
Okay,
after
cool.
that. So
We also started something that we haven't told too many people about. We have weekly bids. The last
Ooh.
few boxes have gone out for $1.
yeah, it
And
just depends.
so, and I don't know that we would kind of keep that a secret. It's only sometimes they go for as little,
Sometimes they go out for $1. Sometimes they go out for 14. Sometimes and there's a value in the box too. So the values are they range, but
it's $40 at least $40 value
at
on the
least,
box.
Yeah. So I mean, some people win.
Oh
and-
man, well I'm
yeah.
gonna get on that.
Yeah, it's just it's a bid, and sometimes we put some other things on there. We've had reels on there, we've had other things.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
thanks again.
Oh.
Continue to send us photos. We enjoy having people back on the show. So if you catch, no matter size of the fish, we love hearing fish stories.
Absolutely.
And if you have any fishing buddies or friends, first brag. I would start off with a brag and say I was on the radio show and
Exactly.
podcast. And have you ever
Yeah,
been on one?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. And
Yeah.
we broadcast this thing all over the world. We sell our boxes in Germany, so you're broadcast there.
Yeah.
Most of our
Nice.
following is here in the U.S., so you are nationwide at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Currently, yep.
And so come back on the show. Send us some photos if you have an exciting time.
Check
We
out
want
the
to hear about
website.
it.
Yeah, check out the website. Check out the bids. Check out the $10 grab bags. We got the $14 boxes, $25 boxes. Check it all out. Have fun with it, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna go on there right now.
There you go,
From
man.
all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box, tight lines, fish more.
Take care, Robert. Have a good one.
Thanks
Tight
again.
lines, bud.
Hey, have a good day, guys. Appreciate it.
All
Yeah,
right, you
thank
too
you.
now. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye bye.